Hi everybody. I'm sorry I've been away for a while. I just had some things to take care of. Sometimes life gets in the way and we just have obligations and things to sort through. I'm hoping this week, of course the first day I intend to start back doing the videos, the air conditioner breaks in the apartment. So it's like hot in here. I have my fan going. You can probably hear that in the background. I apologize, but whew. If you know me and you've watched my videos, you probably already know that it doesn't take much to make me sweat, and right here is always the first place that I sweat, so yay. I'm doing this video out of order because I had a request from one of our lovely ladies on the group page, Tammy. She wanted to know what these two colors, it's going to be Summer Fun and Pop Art Pink. Summer Fun is on the bottom, Pop Art Pink is on the top. She wanted to know what these two colors look like, what they look like when they're applied, and I'm going to go ahead and take a picture of each one after I've applied it, and you can see me doing it during the application, and I'm just going to put it with Glossy Gloss because she wanted to see just with Glossy Gloss. So I know I have a habit of, and I just went and like cleaned and exfoliated my lips and everything, so they should be good to go, I think. Yeah, they feel pretty good. Sometimes there's some bumps or whatever, but, oh man. And I hate when I go in there, because I did have Lipsense on. I had, caramel apple and stuff, but I'm like, from wiping my face so much because I'm sweating, my chin looks all red. Anyways, she wanted to see a comparison of these two colors. They're both very pretty colors, good summertime colors. And I know I already feel like I'm rambling. The heat's distracting me. So anyways, I'm going to apply both of these like I would normally in my application videos. And just in case you're somebody new watching one of these, I did want to say, before I start doing any of the application, if you're not familiar with the process of how to wear Lipsense, the cleaning, the application, the do's and don'ts, please make sure to watch one of my other videos, because I knew I was going to be doing 2 applications in this one video. I'm probably not going to be explaining everything step by step, or not as in depth as I normally go. Sorry, was not part of my plan to have the AC break today. But yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead, instead of rambling, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try Summer Fun first. I haven't ever, or did I use this once already? I did open it, so I think I've used it at least once. And we're going to do Summer Fun, and I'm shaking it up like you're supposed to. I like to shake it up because the little ball of whatever is in there, just like when you're doing nail polish and they have the little ball in there, it helps to shake up, and I'm trying to say, it's like when you put a spoon in something and stir it up, it helps to mix the color, because it's got a cosmetic grade alcohol in it that helps with the distribution process. It puts it on and then it evaporates, but the contents will, if it sits there for a while, it'll start to separate. So it's always good, and I know they say not to do this, but I like to do it just a couple of times, not super hard, because if you do it too hard, you could actually snap this. So they actually recommend just kind of shaking it up and down like this. Do as I say, not as I do. Okay. I feel terrible, like, I just look all red and splotchy. Anyways, this is real life here. Sweating my put-took-us off. Alright, so I'm going to try to stay in the camera and look down so I can see what I'm doing here. Or I wonder, I don't know if this is going to be all weird, because I do have, of course it's purple, and I really don't want that to be, doesn't really help that much. So I'm going to just use the mirror that I've got over here and hope that I'm able to still stay in your line of sight. So I'm just gonna, all right, so I'm just, doing my usual here. And I'm hoping that my fan doesn't dry out as I'm trying to put it on, because okay, I will explain a little bit, but so this is coat 1, and it's really sheer, just saying. That's 1 coat so far, and it goes on really light. It's pretty though. especially if you like a lighter pink instead of like something that's like really bright or whatever. So that's one coat. And if you ever are like, oh, I don't know if it's dry, if I should put on my second coat, then just, if it feels tacky when you tap it, it's probably not dry yet. And then just give it a couple more seconds to dry. Okay. So I'm about to do my second coat. Because it really doesn't take that long to dry. The only time it will take longer to dry usually is if you've not wiped enough of it off of the wand and then it winds up being like heavier instead of a lighter coat, which does happen, you know. Okay, and I'm trying to make sure I get it out here nicely and inside there on the water line, because that's the part that's going to get broken down first. And I'm actually using my camera viewfinder right now to apply this. So I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. Now I'm just kind of looking down at my I can't put my lips together. My makeup mirror. You're not really supposed to be talking while you do this. It's kind of frowned upon, but you know, you don't want your lips to stick together. And then I'll usually go ahead and line this a little bit, if you can see. I know. I really do. I said in one of my videos I was going to move my makeup mirror up a little bit so I wasn't always down like this so that you guys can't see what I'm doing. And not everybody is a big liner, you know. I'm just used to lining it, so I just do that. And then, you know, on the bottom, it helps to make sure that it's evened out and everything. Anyways, I'm not going to super duper line because it's a light color anyways. I cannot stop sweating. I think it's up to like 76 or 77 degrees in here. I usually have it at 74 or 75. I'm a penguin in a past life. Or a polar bear. Cross between both. I like penguins though. Okay, here's my third coat. Okay, that's all three coats. Gotta let it dry for a minute. It's definitely more on the metallic side. Got a shimmer to it. Okay. And then we're just going to put the Glossy Gloss on with it because Tammy just wanted to see it with that. I just want to make sure it's dry in the corners as well. And you don't have to put a ton of gloss on, especially if you're not a big gloss person, but I would recommend putting at least enough to cover everything, like lightly. And get on your waterline, because that just seals it all in. Okay, so that is Summer Fun. That's this color, Summer Fun, which is Glossy Gloss. I apologize ahead of time for my red swatchiness and my sweat. Just saying. Okay, so that's a really pretty color. And I'm trying to get back a little bit so you can see a little bit, maybe when it's darker, there's not as much light right in my face, so that you can see. I can't stand it. I just can't. I know you're probably thinking, what does she do when she goes outside and like really sweats? Yeah, I have to grin and bear it. And I like never leave home without one of these, because this is a really good type napkin. It's not the kind that like comes off, like the kind you get in a restaurant and like you're going like this. Next time, you know, next thing you know, you go in someplace and somebody's all like, dude, what's all that white stuff all over your face? These ones never do that. Okay, so yeah, it's a very pretty light pink color. Someone I was saying it's a little bit more, to me, of the two, when I put them side by side, The one I'm wearing right now is the top one. And it's the lighter, less brighter of the two. And this one is a shimmer or a metallic, however you want to, you know, it's got definite shimmer in it, as opposed to Pop Art Pink. I put a little bit too much gloss, you can tell whenever you start getting like the little thingies that come down there. I normally don't like to do that. Again, I'm usually a little bit better when I'm applying this, when I'm looking in my mirror, as opposed to looking in my viewfinder. So, there you go. If you do wind up with what I call the stringy thingies, then you can just take a napkin and blot or whatever, or I'll just take my finger and run around, and that works for any lipstick or gloss. Although if I'm using other regular lipstick, I usually go like that, and then just, and that'll usually take it off. So, just saying. Alright, so that is summer fun with just Glossy Gloss. Okay, so I will be right back, and we will apply Pop Art Pink. So, see you in a second. Okay, I am back, and we are about to apply Pop Art Pink. It's another beautiful, this is a brighter and matte, flat matte color, as opposed to the one that we just did that was a shimmer color. So we're just going to shake this one up a little bit. The better you shake it, the better the application. Because you don't want to just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and think you're going to get a good smooth application. You want to make sure you get it nice and mixed up. Okay. Alrighty. Doing our first coat. Okay. That's coat number 1. And it's already like pretty, I don't know if you want to say like, it's not as super sheer as that other one was. Like, that's almost like a normal lipstick coat right there. For some lipsticks I've used in the past, you know, I don't know why that gets all turned around like that. Okay. I think it's getting hotter and hotter. We called the maintenance people to come and fix the AC, but because it's raining out, they can't do it. Anyways, coat number 2. So again, I apologize for that, probably that sound of that fan in the background too, but a sweaty girl gotta do what a sweaty girl gotta do. Okay, that's coat number 2. And some people also will do it a little bit different than I do. I get pretty decent application just kind of going like this and not having to be all like, but some people feel that they get better even application spreading their lips apart and making sure everything's very taut and tight. And you can do it that way. I'll do my third coat that way. If you think it makes a difference and you like the way it does with it, I'm just wiping some off. Okay. I really don't find a difference though that way. That was the bottom, third coat. Okay. Now this is it without lining or anything. Like I said, I'm a liner. Not everybody is. But that looks very pretty even as is. But see how it's more of a flat color? Very pretty color, I think. I'm going to move back away from the light a little bit, but this is it closer to the light. I have not applied the Glossy Gloss yet, but this is it on its own. Very pretty. So this would actually, when a color looks really great on its own, the flat matte colors, you know that it's probably going to look good with the matte lip gloss. I always have to make sure the corners don't like, because they're what's typically going to stick on me if it's going to. And I did apply some of that a little bit heavy, so I'm trying to hurry up and do this because I don't want this video to be super long for you guys. Again, I'm not doing all the explanation, so if you don't know some of this process or why I'm doing what I'm doing, if I was you, I would go back and look at one of my other videos. I don't typically do 2 different colors all in one video. I usually do one at a time, but for comparison purposes, I did do 2 in this one video for my friend Tammy, who's going to kill me, because as I went and I went ahead and hurried up and put that Summer Fun on, and I was all excited about it, and like, this is such a pretty color. Okay, I gotta go take it off so I can put the other one on. I forgot to take a picture of it. So, I'm probably gonna go ahead and take a picture of somebody else wearing it. Sorry, but at least you got to see what it looked like on me here, because I don't want to have to go take this off and reapply, and it's not good to take this kind of lipstick off 500 times in a day, because from rubbing your lips back and forth to get it off, you're kind of like, well, if you're doing it like me and I'm trying to do it really hard and in a rush, typically you want to do it very slow and just kind of like, work that Neutrogena facial bar back and forth is what I normally do to remove mine. But still, it's not a good practice to keep removing and reapplying and removing and reapplying, because you don't want to like over stress out the skin on your lips. Okay, I think it's just about dry. All right. So, Tammy just wanted to see this, at least first off, with just Glossy Gloss. So this is Pop Art Pink, Tammy. And we're going to apply the gloss. Again, this is just Glossy Gloss. Got it upside down. Glossy. This is just, I've worn this color several times, and it's one of my new favorites. To me, it reminds me of a color that MAC came out with a few years back, and everybody was super excited about it. It was called Candy Yum Yum. I ain't gonna lie, I got my hands on it too, because I was always a wicked MAC girl and Urban Decay and all that stuff, and I really like this color. It goes really nice with the shirt I'm wearing too. But yeah, so this is Pop Art Pink. It's got a little purple to it, but it's a brighter flat matte. I'm gonna hold it up here, make sure I got the right one. So this is Pop Art Pink, and it's just a really pretty color. I don't know if that helped you make any decisions or whatever, because I know you were trying to figure out a new color I think that you might get. Just because I am going to take a picture of this one. I'm going to leave this on the rest of the day, and then I'm going to take a picture of it, although I think you've already seen me with pictures of it, but just, there's a picture. Yeah, I'm a dork, I know. I will take a picture of this and make sure to post it. It's making my light go. I think I might just real quick, because I said I was going to, I did do your Glossy Gloss first, but just for those of you that wanted to see what this looks like without the gloss, with the matte gloss. I'm trying to be friends with matte gloss. It's not my favorite. I wore it all day the other day with like a cherry red color that I was wearing, and this is what matte gloss looks like. Do I have it upside down? Of course I do. Matte gloss. And it just kind of almost looks like a, I don't know, kind of like a milky white color in there. Kind of almost like the way our pearl does, but minus the pearl look. That's probably a weird description, but yeah. So I would imagine you're supposed to kind of like mix this all up just the way you would any of the other ones. So I'm just going to do that really quick. So that's what I'm doing. That's why you hear that. And then it just really mattifies it out. Like if there was any shine in it, to me, it just takes out like I mean, it still leaves it feeling moisturized and all that, but to me it like took out any of the shine. I don't know, there's still a little bit there. Maybe that's just my light shining back on it. Because whenever I look down here in my makeup mirror, I mean, it's got like a little bit. I need my air conditioner fixed. I know, I probably look so frustrated and like the most annoyed you've ever seen me on my videos. Real life here, people, real life. But anyways, this is, and if sometimes it's a little bit more, whatchamacallit, a little bit more moisture-y, and you don't want it to look quite so moisturized. I mean, this might look a little bit glossier because I did put the glossy on ahead of it, but basically you can tell this isn't like Glossy Gloss. This is, you know, almost like what it would look like if you hadn't put nothing on. I know, the closer I get, you can see how sweaty I am. Sorry about that, but I just wanted you to see the color really well. Okay, so I don't want to keep rambling because I have a tendency to do that. So I just wanted you guys to see the difference between the two colors. I wanted to see me sweat while I wait for the air conditioner man to come fix it. Anyways, I hope you all have a good rest of the day, and I'm hoping to be back doing at least a couple of videos during the week. I'm going to be trying to do, I would love to be doing daily videos. I ain't gonna lie, if the AC is not fixed tomorrow, I might not be doing one tomorrow, but I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that it gets fixed today. So, hoping, praying. So thank you for joining me for Lipsense at lunchtime. And I hope that you have a great day. And Tammy, I hope that this helped. And I will take a picture of this and then probably put a picture of somebody else wearing the summer fun, because I forgot to take a picture of it before I took it off real quick to put this on. So, yeah. So I will see you tomorrow and have a great day. Thanks. Bye.